All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Today we're going to go ahead and focus on the breakout boxes, right? You can go ahead and take continuations with those, or you can use those as reversals, right? But we must follow the trend first. So let's go ahead and get into this, right? I'm gonna do buy and sell ideas, right? Buy and sell ideas. So market's bullish right now, right? Market is bullish. It's doing its thing. Now, sooner or later, it's gonna have to pull back, right? Gonna have to pull back, maybe even consolidate, right? Maybe even consolidate. So let's go ahead. Let's just make these things drop down a little bit. Let's see. We'll actually make a consolidate here. All right. Now, our goal here is to find a high, right? Is to find a high and wait for a breakout, right? So right now, all we have is higher high, higher low, and then we get some consolidation, right? And that's okay, right? That's okay. What we have to wait for is a rally breakout, right? So let's say, boom, we get this rally breakout. Awesome. Now, what levels should do, and it's going to help you out. It's going to help you out. Levels is literally a cheat code. It's going to focus on your rally breakout, and it's going to say, oops. Let's see. It's going to say BOS. BOS. Let's make this blue. I'm pretty sure that's huge. Oh no, that's okay. All right, it's gonna say BOS, and then it's gonna come with a blue box, right? So if we're following trend, right, market's bullish right now, right? Market is bullish. Oops, my computer's lagging. Right, market's bullish, following trend, right? We gotta catch a continuation, and this is where we focus, right here. We get a rally breakout. Levels is letting me know this is my BOS, and it's giving me a blue box, which is telling me continuation, right? Where do we have to focus for our POI, right? It's going to be this last selling candle, right? That's our starting point, right? If you guys were on the Go Live with Oren, he talked to David, and he was saying how, let's see. Is it the 75? Oh. He was saying how even though this does give some movement off of it, that we should narrow down our risk, right? So Orman, he's getting rid of this, even though it works, right? It works. We know it works, but we're gonna go ahead and focus on the starting point, right? We're gonna go ahead and focus on the starting point. So if you guys didn't watch the Christmas Go Live, you guys should watch it. It's super good, right? But we're gonna go ahead and focus on the starting point. So as market drops down, we already know what we want to do. We want to look for some buying opportunities. We want to go ahead and look for some buying opportunities. Boom. Awesome. So as market drops down, all we're doing is waiting, guys. That's all we're doing. Market's dropping down, dropping down. Boom. It touched our entry. Nice. That's good, right? We're looking for market to continue to buy up. Boom. Awesome. Right. Awesome. So at this point, what Levels is going to do is it's going to go ahead and give you the same exact thing right over here. Boom. BOS. And then what it should do is give you a blue box let's just put this up here a little bit. Awesome. So we caught this bag. Let's go. We hit TP. Awesome. Now we stay fresh. We see a new setup and we stay fresh. Let's go. So we're looking to continue buys, right? But let's just say market's done buying and it wants to go ahead and take some sell opportunities now. Market's dropping down, doing its thing, right? Now, it's not always gonna look as perfect as this drawing, but I try my best to give you guys good examples. All right, never mind. I try to give you guys good examples, right? So let's go ahead. Right, market drops, and then boom, it disrespects. Right, it just disrespected your last starting point, your last demand zone. Right, so what can we do looking at this as a levels trader? Well, one, we know that this just gave us a change of character. So let's go ahead. Awesome. This just gave us a change of character. So now we should already be thinking we should be looking for some sell opportunities now, right? But now what if levels gives you a red arrow with a red BOS? Oops. Kind of like it's helping you out, right? What the heck just happened? No way. All right, it don't want us to win. It's all good. Let me go ahead and just redraw it real quick. No way did that just happen right now. Market's going up. Awesome. Market drops down. Dang, I was spitting some fire and they said, not today, my boy. That's crazy. Why is it too far out? That's weird. My bad, guys. That totally threw me off. All right. We're just going to go over the last one again. Market drops down. We'll just keep it simple for this drawing. Market drops down. Right. Market breaks above, giving us another rally breakout. No way. All right. Let me stay calm. Sip my tea real quick. Because they don't want us to win in 2024. All right. Let's start over. You know what I mean? Let me just settle down, bro. That got me hot, low key. All right. Market's bullish. Let's see if we can recreate this real quick. Market's dropping down and giving us a pullback. Now we're looking for continuations, right? Looking for continuations. Boom. Now market's going to go ahead and give you a sign that, yo, this is a BOS. It's going to let you know, right? It's going to let you know. And I want to give this with detail. That way you guys can take pictures and use it. BOS. All right, awesome. Levels is also going to help you out with this as a shoulder, right? It's going to let you know, yo, we're going to get continuation with the BOS, and if market disrespects this starting point, if market disrespects this and we end up breaking and closing below, we're actually going to look for sells, and this is going to be my shoulder. Right, so let's go ahead. We're using this as continuations. Let's just say it gives us the move. It gives us the move. It takes its time. No worries, no worries. Boom. It touches our zone and does exactly what we expect because market's trending right now, right? It's way easier to catch a trending market when you can identify it, right? So let's just make these just a little smaller so I could add one more in. All right, awesome. So now the same thing is going to happen, right? Levels should help you identify your new BOS, and it should give you your new zone. Awesome, right? So now this zone just got a trade off of it, so that's good. That's no more, right? We stay fresh, and now this is my new starting point that I need to pay attention to. Right, this is the starting point I need to pay attention to. So let's just say market's coming down to my zone. Market's coming down to my zone. Market buys up just a bit. And then market disrespects, right? We were able to catch a trade here, and it disrespected right here. Okay, I see you, market. So what we have to do now is just stay calm and identify, right? We know we just had a change of direction. Market was going up, and then we actually broke structure to the downside, right? And levels is going to help us out. And it's going to say, yo, this is my BOS right here. Let me see. BOS right here. And we actually may have a red box right here, letting us know continuation, right? Continuation. I'm going to delete this just because of the drawing's sake. But just so you know, right? So now we know we're looking for sells. Let's delete this for the drawing's sake. And now there are three opportunities that we usually take off this setup here, or that we can identify, right? We could take them, we can use them as possible rejection zones, so we could catch a confirmation setup, right? So the first opportunity we can take is going to be the break and retest, which is most likely going to be a starting point violation, right? A starting point violation. So you're like, okay, well, how do I take this one? How do I confirm? So as market's coming back up, guys, we need to pay attention to our pullbacks. It's very important, guys. It's very, very important we pay attention to our pullbacks. Pullbacks are our best friend, guys. Pullbacks are our best friend. So as market goes higher, this is my closest pullback to my entry. So if market actually wants to go ahead and respect that break and retest, this is what I'm going to be looking for, right? And if levels also gives me a blue shoulder confirming, oh man, let's go ahead and find an entry in here, right? Let's go ahead and find an entry. Now that's the first option. Option one is break and retest, followed by a confirmation setup if you don't want to, or just a confirmation setup, just so you want the confirmations, right? You don't want to risk anything off the first touch, so you're going to wait for a confirmation setup off that zone, right? The next zone we can use is our brand new starting point that started the breakout rally, right? So we can go ahead and wait for market to come back up. And again, we're focused on the pullbacks on the way up to our possible rejection zone. So as market's close to our entry, we have to have this alert here. Market pulls back, goes higher one more time. Awesome. We need that alert right there. So as soon as we get that market break and close below, we can go ahead and focus on a new entry point And if levels can go ahead and give me a confirmation, guys, that would even make it even sweeter, right? After that, our last and final setup is going to be the right shoulder, right? The right shoulder. Now you can use it from just the zone, like just the blue zone, because sometimes it'll be like this, right, way up here. But there could also be a wick from the high of that blue box to the candle, and I like to use it from I like to use this zone from wick to body. So even if it shows a blue box, I'm just using that blue box as a training wheel to help me identify a possible shoulder, and I'm just going to stretch out my zone from the blue box to my wick to body, right? I like to use wick to body because it gives me a range. If I just use the blue box, now it's shrinking my possible entry range, right? Does that make sense? And again, I'm focused on pullbacks on the way back up. Focused on pullbacks on the way back up, right? So as soon as it gets close to my entry point, guys, I'm focused on my previous pullback, right? As soon as it touches this area, I don't have to be the first one in right here. I can wait for a confirmation, and I can focus on something inside that. And if levels can give me another zone right here, that's even better, right? That is even better. Does that make sense, fam? Give me a 5 if that makes sense. And if you have a question at any time, guys, ask. Don't wait for me to finish, or write down where you're confused. Guys, new year, new opportunities. Do not wait to get your answers. Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Let's delete that. All right. Sell setups. Let's just keep this over here. We'll keep that. No, we need that red actually. All right. Market is bearish. Boom. Market's bearish. Now, all we're doing now is waiting for market to pull back. Right? Boom. Market starts to pull back. Awesome. So all we have right now is lower low, lower high. We need for market to break below here so we can start looking for a continuation move. Right? So as market starts to give us that move, we finally get that breakout rally. Right? So let's go ahead. We get that breakout rally, and levels is giving me my red box and my red arrow, telling me that this is a BOS. Right? So my starting point, if I can identify a breakout rally, I need to follow that rally back up to the last buying candle. Boom, right there. So that last buying candle, that's going to be my starting point. That's the last buying opportunity candle that started that bearish rally. Boom. So right now we're waiting for market to come back up. We're sitting on our hands. Market comes back up, and let's just say it wants to start consolidating, right? Who knows? It's not always perfect. It's not always going to be perfect, right? Boom. Let's say market comes up, touches my entry. Awesome. We're already looking to sell. Now, let's go ahead. Let's go, baby. Right? We up right now. Powerhouse up right now. Right? Let's go ahead and shrink these a little bit. Boom. Rally breakout. Awesome. Now, again, levels is going to go ahead and give you BOS. And it may give you another red box. And that should tell you, look for continuations, right? So, if we can identify the rally breakout, we must follow that rally back up to the last buying candle. Boom. There it is. We caught an opportunity off this zone. Now we stay fresh. Now we stay fresh. Right? So now we're waiting for the same thing again. Let's say market gives it to us. Right? Let's say market gives it to us. And it puts us in profit. Let's go. Right? We get that. Awesome. The same thing is going to happen again. Right? I'm telling you, levels is going to help you out. It's going to let you know. And then levels may also give you another red box. Right? Letting you know, yo, if market wants to disrespect this starting point, look for this as a shoulder. Right? So we caught a play off this zone. Let's go ahead and stay fresh. This is my next starting point opportunity to sell down. Let's say market wants to disrespect this zone. We caught too many plays. It's like, nah, we gotta stop. We gotta stop loss these guys, man. They've been smacking us. They've been smacking us for the past 3 weeks. Boom. Market just disrespected. Right? Market just disrespected. Actually, let's say market came back just a bit before taking off. Awesome, right? Levels is going to help you out and identify your breakout rally, your BOS, right? It's going to help you find it. Boom. So now we continue to look for our 3 opportunities. 1, the break and retest, right? Our failed starting point, our failed supply zone. Opportunity number 1. We have opportunity number 2, which is our new starting point, our new demand zone, right? And after that, we have our shoulder. So if you guys can't see it, lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character. Right? That this move right here, this breakout rally, just gave us that change of character. So let's go ahead and delete this. And this will be my last opportunity to sell with my stop loss at the low. Right? Does that make sense, guys? If that makes sense, give me a 5. If it doesn't, give me a question mark and let me know where you're confused. Let me know. I'm gonna pop in a cough drop low key. My bad, guys. I bet. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Give me a pair you guys want me to look at. Let me know. Let me know. GJ. I also want to talk about gold. I don't know if Caesar's on the call, but I want to show him something. Or I want to break something down. Alright, GJ. Let's look at higher time frames real quick. He's driving. Oh, bet. Well, he could watch the recording. Alright, so we're on the weekly right now. Let's go to the monthly real quick. Always start on higher time frames, guys. Because when you start on higher time frames, you start to understand why market has been buying. So let's go right here. Let's go right here. Understand what was happening right now. And look how market, look at, just because sometimes there's gonna be blue arrows and no blue box, that's only because the indicator doesn't go back that far. But you can see blue arrow, blue box, 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 right? So most likely you could have caught some continuation moves this whole way up, right? This whole way up. Now, just check out the market structure, guys. We have higher high, higher low, consolidation, starting point, right? Right there, starting point. Higher high, higher low, higher high. So now we have a starting point here, and a starting point right here. Look at how market disrespects both of those, right? But if we can identify a breakout rally, boom, breakout rally, right? That's pretty nasty. Where is my starting point in here, guys? Someone draw it on. Someone draw it on. If you can annotate, annotate. Multiple people. I don't care. Somebody draw it, guys. I don't care if you're a vet, if you're new. Where's my starting point in this setup? Right here. Higher high, higher low, higher high, change of character. So, you said 195? Okay, so on the monthly setup, our starting point is going to be, drum roll please, right here. Why? Because that's the last buying opportunity candle that gave us our breakout rally to the downside. Right? Notice how I know a couple people saw this one because it starts this rally. But did that rally break our low? Did that rally break this starting point? No, it didn't. Right? The last buying candle that started the breakout rally is this one right here. So when you guys see that, guys, when you guys see that, you see market pump up, and then you see a nice couple candle rally. But as soon as we pull back, that pullback is a restart, right? It's a restart. So now we're looking for a new rally. Where's the new rally at? And then boom, right? That new rally gave us that change of character, which makes this zone right here the new starting point. Does that make sense? Give me a 1 if that makes sense. Bet. Bet, bet, bet. Love it. So now we have this zone right here as my starting point. And we'll just lower that color. It's too bright. Extend right. Boom. And then we also have, let's see, do I have, no, okay. The head and shoulder. So we have higher high, higher low, higher high, change of character, right? Which makes this zone right here my shoulder. And notice how I go from the highest point of the wick, the highest point of that higher high, to the body. So if this is the higher high right here, this wick, right? Let's actually, this wick right here, right? That's the highest point of that wick, or that higher high. So I'm gonna grab the wick, highest point of that wick, to my closest body, which is this red one. Boom. That's my shoulder zone. My stop loss for this giant setup will be right here. Right? Pretty sure we can scale that down in a lower time frame, but on the monthly setup, this is it. Right? This is the macro setup right here. Right? Macro. Ain't no bigger time frame than the monthly, unless you're, just adding 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. But this is it. Note it. Boom. We're getting a rejection right there. We're getting a rejection right there. Right? It didn't look like the starting point held up much, but our freaking shoulder did. Right? Okay, cool. So now, where's my low at? Did this break above? It did. So now this right here is my starting point on the monthly. Oh, snap. Are we selling? Let's drop down. Okay, cool. So we do break below the starting point. We do break below. So you can see this would be a break and retest. Now I would have to drop down on a lower time frame to confirm market structure here to sell that, but that would be the a disrespect of the weekly starting point. So let's go ahead and just drop down lower. Let's just look at structure here though. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right? So market already touched this zone. Right? So to confirm, we would like to, or we broke the starting point, but I would still like to break the low. Right? Let's go ahead and see what's good on the daily. Oh, snap. Levels is giving us the shoulder, bruh. Levels is giving us the shoulder, right? So look, if market continues to break below, right? Yeah, it's consolidating right here, consolidating, doing this thing, right? But if we break below and market actually breaks and closes below here, that gives us that change of character we're looking for, which means I can now start looking for this area as a shoulder. Now you see how levels gives you 2 blue boxes? What you can do, there's 2 options you can do, and you're only going to know this if you're on the call, right? You could either use the very, very top one, or you could just use both, right, and use it as a zone.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I think. All right, let's continue. Right, does that make sense, guys? Right, you can either use the highest blue box, or you can just use it as 2, as a big zone, and then just wait for market structure to do its thing inside that area to give you confirmation. Right, let's go up to the weekly real quick. Okay, the weekly doesn't give you a blue box, but look at how it's the wick to body. The closest body point is this green candle, and my highest wick is from this red candle right here. So now if we go back to the daily, those 2 blue boxes are already in my zone. So that's fine with me. Right? I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. Right? Let's go down to the 4-hour. Come on, baby. All right. All right. So, I mean, it's still consolidating in this area because we can see we have like equal highs. And then we still have, I mean, this took the low out, but we're still ranging from this. Let's delete this. We're still ranging inside this, technically. Right? We're still ranging inside this, technically. So, I wouldn't say these are the best trading conditions, right? If you're looking at a higher market structure. But again, you can still find opportunities. Let's drop down to 1-hour time frame real quick to see if we can get any other signs. All right, that's fine. Let's go back up to the 4-hour because we don't need all that clutter. All right, so levels is letting us know there's a blue box, but this blue box is kind of high, and I kind of like this zone right here. Notice how we consolidate in this area for a little bit. Then we get that nice rally up. Nice rally. Right, that nice rally. And the level is letting us know this is your BOS, and then this right here is your starting point. So we do get a move off that, right? We do get a move. It does give you some extra, I mean not extra, but it gives you a little bit of movement, right? It even gives you a confirmation play. Shoulder, neckline. Oh shoot, excuse me. Shoulder, neckline, head, and then we break above our starting point. Boom, right shoulder. You're able to take that opportunity if you end up getting stop loss here. And let's see. We disrespect this starting point, right? We disrespect. So let's go ahead and just look at it for what it is right here. We disrespect the starting point. We actually take these lows. Oh, we don't. We don't take these. Oh, yeah, we do right here. Duh. We take these lows, right? So now, I would not mind seeing if we can go ahead, if we can get a right shoulder opportunity right there with either one of these being my stop loss. I would honestly like this one rather than this one. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of tight stop losses, but either one you can use. Either one you can use, especially if market's going to be dropping down. But again, because of the daily, right? You guys don't have to always pull the trigger. We're pretty much trying to catch this change of character here, right? But market can continue to consolidate, right? But with that being said, if you guys want to take an opportunity, because it's not best trading conditions, I would under leverage, right? Wait for something clear. I would under leverage. We can delete that. Let's go to the 1 hour real quick. Okay, I also like this area here too, right? Notice how, oh look at 1 hour, there's a shoulder right here, solid. Okay, cool. So this just like double confirms it for me, right? Because we have a shoulder right here. Levels is letting us know, right? Levels letting us know. And then notice how we never break this low, right? So whoever got in on the aggressive sell, hey, they're up, right? They're up. It's all good. We never broke the low, so I personally wouldn't be selling here. But notice how it gives me what I need to see. Gives me that market structure, and then we actually break the low, right? So what do you think is going to happen, right? Notice how we drop down lower. Notice how we drop down low, guys, and then we start making liquidity. We start consolidating and making liquidity, right? Let's actually delete this. And now we have a brand new setup right here, right on top of the setup on the other side. Boom. So I wouldn't mind using this stop loss now that I'm looking at it on a lower time frame. It makes sense. Now let's drop down to like the 30-minute and just see, because there's nothing right here on the 1 hour. But boom, levels is letting me know, yo, here's a shoulder right here. I could drop back up to the 1 hour now that I have 30-minute confirmation and just adjust my zone from wick to body. Boom. Right, so not only do I have the macro setup, which is this whole thing. Not only do I have the macro setup, which is this whole thing, right? But now I have the micro setup right here. So if market wants to come back, I would not mind taking this setup. Whether this is your stop loss or this is your stop loss, totally up to you. But I would like to take these equal lows or these trending lows, whatever you would call these. Right now, that's how we go from basic, from higher time frame to lower time frame using levels, just by finding pullback starting points and using the breakout boxes. Guys, does that make sense? Like, let me know, dude. Honestly, like, I need some feedback. I need feedback because I want to make sure you guys get this stuff. I want to know. All right, awesome, bro. Awesome. So this right here, I would not mind this, especially if we want to take these lows as well. That would be like a TP, like, I don't know, obviously 1 to 5. But for sure, this is my first goal. First goal, right? And that's good enough for me. That's already a 1 to 4. That's solid. That's super, super solid. All right, now let's go back to gold. I get it. Wouldn't be an inverted head and shoulder. Wouldn't be an inverted head and shoulder. You're right, but I'm confused because I never really mentioned a head and shoulder. It wouldn't it be? Where we're at, where would it be a head and shoulder? If you can draw. Let me know. Or you could unmute. Because honestly, I don't really see an inverted unless we break this high, but honestly. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. So, you can delete that. So, whenever I see this, guys, honestly, and we can already see market's been downtrending for a while, after it just hit a monthly zone, I'm never really looking to counter trend, right? And this is how you can start taking away losses in your portfolio, because if we can start identifying trend, that's already half the battle. Now I know what you're saying, right? Look at how we had shoulder, head. We do break above, right? We do break above. Boom. Now look at my shoulder play. I caught the shoulder. It just never held, right? Yes, we're in drawdown. Yes, we're in drawdown. And now we have this. We have low, lower high, lower low, because it barely takes us out, and then we break above, right? So now this would be your new setup. But in my opinion, that's way too aggressive, because the market is creating liquidity right now, and it does not have to buy up here, right? Market can literally just tank, right? So what I would be doing is you also have to identify liquidity, right? You also have to identify liquidity. So if you have a setup, a nice head and shoulder you're waiting for, and market is chilling right here, I would not be looking to buy to sell. Just look for the sells, right? Because what if market takes these lows and we get a bearish rally giving us a BOS, right? Can't we just take the starting point right here? Wait for it to come back, take a starting point action, continue the sales? Does that make sense? Right? You don't have to be overly aggressive, right? And this is also why I want to show you that gold setup, right? Because your sell did hit, right? But it only hit to the next buy, and then it continued its trend. But you weren't wrong, right? You weren't wrong. It did sell off a bit, but it just didn't continue. So let's go to I'm tripping. Commodities. Gold. The 23rd December 25th, I think. No. Let's go over here. I think I saved it on TradingView. All right. So let's zoom in right here. Let's zoom in. So let's go ahead. We'll delete this stuff for now. And okay, we can just focus on this. All right. So when we were looking at it, market was just right here. It's actually, market was just about right here, right? You were looking to counter trend, but look at how market's been going. We've been buying for a long while, right? A long while. Market has been buying, right? And you were looking to counter trend, right? And maybe it's easier for you to see the head and shoulders rather than the inverteds, right? I don't know personally, right? I just know that's, when I was first learning levels, it was way easier for me to see this over this, right? If you're having trouble seeing this, guys, you could flip your computer screen and it'll help you see it a lot better. Because look at how this right here, inverted head and shoulder, right? Inverted head and shoulder. But if I flip my screen, inverted scale, it's now a head and shoulder, right? So maybe you should try that. That way you could start developing that inverted eye, that continuation eye, right? But let's just take a look. Notice how levels gives us a breakout box with an arrow. So the way Orman would have caught it, as we talked about it last week, is he would have caught it right here. Continuation, right? Okay, cool. Now, let's drop down to the 30-minute because that's what you were on. You were looking for 30-minute sells. Now, your zone is about right here, okay? And I told you because it was a counter trend, I would look for a confirmation on a lower time frame, right? And market gave us this. Let's turn this to black, and then market gave us this right here. Purple, with this being our stop loss, the highest wick, we'll make that red. And I told you if market broke and closed here, I would consider it because it's the setup. Now, notice how we do get that change of character. Market drops below that zone. Market comes up a little bit. It does give us some drawdown. Let's turn these off. It does give us some drawdown, but let's see what it does. Let's also not forget our 1 to 3 because you said you were scalping it. Right, we're keeping it simple, right? This is my entry right here. This is the closest pullback to my entry. So market needs to break below this in order for me to even consider looking for the sell opportunity. It gave us what we need to see. We took this setup. This is our 1 to 3. Okay. Market's dropping. It's doing its thing. Let's see. What it do for you. Boom. It gave you the setup, right? I hope you took the profit and I hope you got out, right? Because let's take a look. This setup happened, right? This counter trend setup happened. So let's go ahead and we'll delete that because we knew it wasn't for a long-term position, right? Now, we got respect off this zone and we broke some highs. We broke that and we broke this here. Now let's just see if levels gives us a blue box. Well, it gives us a nice rally blue box up here. So that's fine with me. Which would make this area right here my starting point. This last selling candle right there, that's my starting point. Right? Now let's see what happened off that area. Now hold on. That's my last starting point. Let's delete this and stay fresh. That's my last starting point. So market hits my zone. It hits my buy zone. Where's the closest pullback to my zone, guys? I'm on the 5-minute. Somebody draw my closest starting point. This is my BOS right here. Where's my starting point? Where's my confirmation to look for another buy? Someone draw the line. Someone find my starting point. Where's my closest pullback? It's okay if you're wrong because I'm going to show you. I'm going to explain. It's okay, guys. Let me know. Oh, for buy confirmations, right? For buy confirmations. Not yet. We need to focus on our pullbacks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Fig. So we need for market to break above here. Yes, sir, Fig. Now we haven't gotten our buy confirmation yet, Caesar, because we haven't broke above the high. Now anything in here would be kind of aggressive, right? Because this is still a starting point for sales. So we're expecting this starting point to get clapped. We need it to get clapped, right? It's a must. We need that to get clapped in order for us to look for some more sales. So we haven't really gotten anything, right? Any confirmations yet, right? We need, because all this right here could be liquidity for boom, next move, right? The best confirmation we can get is for market to actually break and close above with the bullish candle, Right? Does that make sense, Caesar? That's the best confirmation we can get, bro. Right? If you missed this one right here, if you missed this one, hey, it's okay. Find your closest pullback. Yeah, no problem. Find your closest pullback and just wait, bro. Look, this is what I do. I put a line here, whether it's this one, the trend line, or the whatever line this is. And look, grab your alert. Oh, you can't do it on replay mode. I'll show you guys in a little bit. You set it for a break and close above. So even if market's bearish right now on the 5, right? What if market, boom, consolidates, it throws a wick and never closes above, and then we actually get the sell-off, right? We want that break and close above because that's that confirmation we're looking for. That's that violation of the starting point, right? So let's just see if the starting point gets any respect. I don't even know. Let's see. Hasn't touched it yet. It touched it. Disrespected it, right? And that's exactly what we want to see, especially if we're looking for buy continuations, guys. Some south setups have to get violated, right? So now we broke above this zone, this right here, boom, shoulder. That's my next buy setup. That's my next buy setup. Now, where's my new starting point? This time frame is too low for me to find a good starting point, in my opinion. So I'm going to go up a time frame till there's no red candles and only a last selling candle. Boom. Boom. We see a rally of candles. This last selling candle here, that's it. That's my starting point. That's my demand zone. With my stop loss at the low. With my stop loss at the low. Now, I believe that's what market is bouncing off of right now. Boom. Guys, it's okay to wait. Especially if this may be the new rally, right? It's okay to wait. Now, even if this isn't the new rally, boom, you just caught a bag. You should already have partialed out. Stop loss. We're already at 1 to 1. Right? Could have broke even. 1 to 2. Could have took some partials. 1 to 3. We're on our way. Right? We're on our way. Right? Now, if we go up to the 1 hour time frame, guys, we really didn't even have to go down to the 5 minutes to even like look at all the market structure. If we just delete, guys, what just happened? What is this right here? A BOS, right? That's a BOS. Guys, this will be my last selling candle right here. Boom. And we shift the market up. So now if this one, we got some rejection off of it. This must be a 4 hour. We got some rejection off of it, but we never actually broke our starting point. What happened? It respected that selling starting point, right? We broke the low. We broke the low. Level is telling us, yo, this right here, BOS. BOS. Right? We needed market to disrespect this area. And it didn't. It respected it. We needed that so we can continue to look for buys. Right? That's why we don't try to buy in too early. If you missed the first touch, wait for the next confirmation. So this zone wasn't it. It's okay. Right? Now we have a new zone to worry about. Right? And it looks like it's getting disrespected right now. We have this one right here. Yeah, this one right here. Looks like it's getting disrespected, and we just got that 1 hour break and close above. So now we could delete this, delete this. Now, boom, is this not a breakout rally? Is that not a breakout rally? So now that we got to move off this, boom, let's just stay fresh. Let's stay fresh. There's my starting point. and this is my inverted. Lower low, lower high. This is my shoulder. This is my neckline. We go lower. That's my head. And we break above our neckline, giving us the confirmation we need. That makes this zone right here my next possible buy zone. Give me a 1 if that makes sense. Nice. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions for me at all? Let me know. Let me know. Yes, sir. This is how we're going to do it all year. Keeping it simple, right? And it's how we need to make things advanced. We're just going to keep it very, very simple, guys. Right? I mean, in my opinion, simple is better. Right? Simple, honestly. There's a lot that could happen when you just keep it simple. Honestly. If you try to add too much too soon, you start to second guess and overthink, in my opinion. Right? In my opinion. Right? But if that is it, if you guys have no questions, guys, if you guys need help or anything, where do your recordings go? They're on YouTube. So I just posted last week's not too long ago. I'm gonna wait for this Zoom to finish and then get the recording, and I'll upload it on YouTube tonight. Right? But does anybody have any questions before we end the night? Let me know, guys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nope. All right, guys. You guys have a great night. You guys have a great trading week. Hey, it's a new year, right? We don't have to be too eager too soon, right? We don't have to make things happen the first month of the new year, right? Stay disciplined. Stay consistent with your confirmations and your setups, and attack the markets when they need to be attacked, right? Stay patient and trade responsibly, guys. I will see you guys on Friday.